What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So we are continuing on with our 355 days of vlogging, and today is Thursday, January 30th. So something that came to mind to talk with you guys a little bit about today is anger. I know for a lot of us who tend to be or even keel most of the time, sometimes it's a hard thing for us to admit, even when we're upset, right? We feel like it's not okay to be upset, but even in the Bible it says it's okay to be angry, but for us to not sin in our anger, right? And to not let the sun go down on our anger. So if we look like throughout the Bible, there are times when God is not happy with us because we're not behaving the way that we should. So it's only natural to expect that, God's ways are so much higher than our ways. But if God is unhappy sometimes or upset with our behavior, that we're going to have times where, where we're upset. But to make sure that we keep everything in balance so that even when we're upset, we're not retaliating and allowing it to shift our energy. So I was listening to a video earlier today. I'll put the link below for you guys so you can check it out. But it's all about managing your anger and then not being offended. And I was listening to that during part of the day, and it really helped me keep my energy well. So if you're going through your day and you're feeling a little bit stressed at times, to remember that being angry is a choice. And sometimes we hold on to that anger because we feel like if we don't, we won't be safe. But that's not the case. Even if you say, okay, well, I'm going to try having an elevated response right now. I want to try to have the elevated response first, the God-like response first. How would God want me to behave? How would Christ behave? So we do that, and then we can set an appointment with ourselves to be upset later. So 9 times out of 10, hopefully, when that time comes for you to be upset, some of those feelings will have subsided. But to retrain ourselves to not have a reactive anger or agitated response to stressful triggers. So if you know that you're the type of person that's going to get upset when you go out on the road, just to prepare for that ahead of time so you can save yourself some anxiety, and hopefully it will help you to manage your mood a little bit better. I know that's something that's been really helpful for me. There's the other verse in the Bible that comes to mind, like how often someone was asking another person in the Bible, I think they might have been asking Jesus, like, how often should I forgive my brother or my sister? He said some number, like 7 times 7, and I remember thinking to myself, well, that's preposterous. When are you ever going to have someone sin against you that many times in like one day? But right, like if we keep it in perspective, how great is God's love for us that He sent His Son to die for us and forgive our sins. And like 9 times out of 10, the person that has wronged you is not asking you to die for them. So it's definitely not always going to be easy, but it's worth it in the long run. If you can't forgive the other person for them, you can do it for God, and you can do it for yourself, because it's going to save you stress and anxiety in the long run as well. If you can give yourself a little challenge, this is what I do for myself sometimes. I'll say, okay, well, 45 people or 49 people are going to do something to push my buttons today. So then I start to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rarely will I get past 10 things that happen during the course of the day. And if I don't get to 49, I can tell myself, wow, today was a good day. Again, today was a good day. And I told myself, if I ever get to 49, I can take a break. Maybe we'll take a break at 25. But 2, if it's easy for you to get to that number, to take a look at what's really going on, like what you might really be upset about, because sometimes we're upset nothing to do with what's going on in the present moment. It's just past situations that we haven't taken the time to deal with, and it's keeping us from moving forward in the present. And in situations like that, sometimes it might be beneficial to seek the help of a therapist or a mental health and wellness professional. But yeah, it's worth it to find the right person so you can have more peace of mind. I love you guys. I hope this was beneficial to someone. If you have any comments or questions, we always love hearing from you. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.